Hi, everybody. Welcome into the Wager Talk TV YouTube channel. I'm Tony Mejia from sportsmemo.com, and we're going to be talking about Game 3 of a key series in the National League wildcard race as the Chicago Cubs visit the San Francisco Giants for Game 3 of a 4-game set. The Giants have captured the first two contests and are now 38-42, moving ahead of the Cubs, who are now 37-43 as we enter Game 81, the exact halfway point of the Major League Baseball 162-game season. And the Cubs are now bringing up the rear a half game behind the Cincinnati Reds, who play earlier on Wednesday afternoon. So we'll see whether the Cubs have an opportunity to climb out of the basement by winning here if the Reds have lost. But they can only handle their own business. This is a battle of Haydens, as Hayden Wesneski will pitch for the Cubs, and the Giants will trot out Hayden Birdsong for his Major League debut. There's only been one other Hayden in Major League Baseball history. Shout out to Hayden Penn, a pitcher for the Orioles, Marlins, and Pirates in the late 2000s. So this is unquestionably the first meeting between Haydens on the mound in MLB history. There's always some first in MLB, it seems, despite the fact that the sport has been around for over 100 years. The Cubs won 2 out of 3 at Wrigley last week, bouncing back from Hector Neris, squandering a ninth inning lead as Thairo Estrada hit a 3-run homer to beat them. In Game 1 of that series, they ended up winning the next 2 games, 5-2 and 6-5. But the Cubs ended up squandering yet another lead to deliver Game 1 to the Giants on a silver platter in the series opener on Monday here. It was 4-0 in the 5th. The Cubbies were winning, and the Giants rallied with a couple of home runs and then ended up winning it in the 9th, 5-4, after Colton Brewer got lit up. Drew Smiley came in, got one out via sacrifice fly, but walked in the winning run and ended up getting just 1 out of 5 batters. Then they came back out with Colton Brewer on Tuesday, and a 2-1 game turned into a 5-1 game. So certainly the Achilles heels for this Cubs team over the first half of the season have reared their ugly head again in the Bay Area, as relief pitching has been dismal, and their bats have fallen asleep with runners in scoring position. So a nightmare June has continued. It's actually been a little worse than just June, as they were pretty shoddy in the end of May. So they're looking for Hayden Wesneski to deliver their first win in this series. Is now the best that they can do is split. He comes in at 2-4 with a 3.29 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. He's been largely a reliever this season, but he's in the rotation now with Ben Brown and Jordan Wicks both out for the foreseeable future. Current Giants are 4-for-18 against them. Wilber Flores is 2-for-4 with a home run. Thairo Estrada is 1-for-4 with a home run against them, and Elliot Ramos has homered in his only at bat against Wesneski, and he has been so good to us this past season, all season really, since coming up. Played a big role in the overhitting in my game against the St. Louis Cardinals, which was a 5% play at Rickwood in Birmingham. So Ramos holding a place near and dear to my heart. He's also come through for me on a number of props. So I would take a shot with Ramos as your hits, runs, and RBIs prop, or a total bases prop, or even a home run prop in this contest. And we do like the San Francisco Giants to win this game. The number is about 118 to 120, depending on where you shop. The Cubs are the underdog here, getting slight plus money, 102 plus 105, something in that area. The total is about 8. And we're going to trust this kid that they're bringing up, Hayden Birdsong, like I said, making his Major League debut. He is an Illinois native out of Eastern Illinois, which is basically known for its football. That's where Sean Payton went. Tony Romo and Jimmy Garoppolo. It's been somewhat of a quarterback mecca at the FCS level, I should say. And Birdsong is young. He's 22 years old. He won't be 23 until August. And he has flown through the ranks in the minors for San Francisco, pitched at AA to start the season, and at AAA most recently. And he's got 14 strikeouts over his last 2 games at AAA Sacramento in 13 combined starts this season. He's got a 2.51 ERA, a 1.17 WHIP. He's ranked as the number 6 prospect in the Giants organization. Offers up a fastball that hits 96, 97, a curveball, and a cutter. That's been his most popular pitch of late. And again, he's been pitching really well. And Bob Melvin says that they're not just bringing him up to be a one-off at this point. They would love for him to flourish and hang around in the rotation. So he'll be given every chance to succeed. And I think he succeeds right out of the gate against a Cubs team that's been its own worst enemy, throughout the past 6 weeks or so. So Hayden Birdsong over Hayden Wesneski is our call. We'll go with the full game here because we can always bank on the Cubs bullpen imploding. Giants have employed 2 bullpen games in the first 2 games of this series, so it would be great for them if Birdsong pitches really well. We'll stay off the total, although the lean would be towards the over because both bullpen situations are so murky. But I mean, this is a huge game as far as the wild card is concerned because there's so many teams still in the mix. The Padres and Cardinals are currently the 5th and 6th seeds in MLB's wild card picture, and right now the Padres have moved into that number 6 spot with a little bit of a surge in getting over 500. But I mean, you've got a bunch of other teams that have joined this chase. And so you've got the Pirates in there. You've got teams like the Mets and Diamondbacks that have surged right behind San Diego. The Nationals are in this mix, and then you got the Giants, Reds, and the Cubs who could go either way here over the next 10, 12 days in terms of being a legitimate contender or really falling off the pace. So that makes this game 3 of a 4-game set really important for both squads, as the Giants would love to create some space between the Cubs and them. They lost 5 of 6 regular season meetings against Chicago last season and can now move ahead by winning for the 4th time in 6 games with another one set up to play tomorrow afternoon, as both teams will play a matinee on Getaway Day. So that's our call here on the WagerTube TV YouTube channel. We like the San Francisco Giants on the full game money line to go up 3-0 in this series against the Chicago Cubs with 1 more to play. I want you to polarize that like button and be sure that you're subscribed to all our videos here at Wager Talk TV so you never miss a free winner. We've got a ton of information for you to digest and invest in. We've got Copa America and Euro 2024 going on in the soccer world. The WNBA regular season is going off. I've got an NBA draft video on ways you can bet on the NBA draft, which begins on Wednesday night with the first round and continues on Thursday night, as all eyes will be on where Bronny James lands, since he's expected to go somewhere in that 2nd round. So again, make sure you're subscribed to all our videos here at Wager Talk TV. You can follow me on Twitter at Mejia Dinero, spelling down there below. And you can also check out my page at sm.buzz/TDM for all my free picks and package offerings. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful Wednesday.